All right, good evening, everyone, and welcome to Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln High School for tonight's Wisconsin Valley girls volleyball matchup featuring the visiting Merrill Blue Jays coming in at 9-12 on the year. They're 1-1 in the Wisconsin Valley Conference, going up against the Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln Red Raiders, also 1-1 in the conference and 9-9 overall. Steve Ames alongside Olivia Zimmerman here tonight from the Lincoln Fieldhouse. Reminder, tonight's pregame show is brought to you by Next Step Prosthetics. Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetics and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. Last time we saw Wisconsin Rapids, a 3-0 sweep at Stevens Point. Last time we broadcast live here from the Fieldhouse, it was a 3-0 sweep over Wausau East. The two conference games for the Merrill Blue Jays coming off of a 3-0 sweep against Wausau West last week, and the week before that, all the way back to September 5th, that was a 3-0 sweep. They lost 3-0 to D.C. Everest. Coming into tonight, the loss to Shawano on Tuesday did Merrill, and then at the Merrill Invite, pretty decent weekend. Beat Athens, lost to Edgar, lost to Stanley Boyd, I believe that is, and Winneconne, three very good teams. And then, or they beat Winneconne, pardon me. So they went 2-2 at their tournament, took down Athens, lost to Edgar and Stanley, and then beat a very good Winneconne team before falling to Shawano just 2 days ago. 5 games on the network tonight for you. Go through those here in just a moment. We had to cancel one of the our soccer game up in Wausau tonight. That was Wisconsin. That was Pacelli and Faith Christian scheduled for that one with storms coming through. I think it's starting to rain here in Wisconsin Rapids, so just so you're aware. Columbus Catholic is at Abbotsford. The Abbotsford Falcons lead Columbus Catholic in the first set 7-4. Hortonville is hosting Kaukauna tonight. That is, they have not started yet from Kaukauna. Spash and Marshfield, big matchup at the it used to be the Bozen Company Fieldhouse. It used to be the Chips Hamburgers Fieldhouse. Not sure what it is anymore, but Spash leads 9-4 over Marshfield in the first set. A big soccer game in Amherst tonight for first place in the Central Wisconsin Conference. Columbus Catholic taking on Amherst. Thank you all for tuning in tonight here on Zaleski Sports. The Wisconsin Rapids Red Raiders and the Merrill Blue Jays from the Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln Fieldhouse. A whole host of games tomorrow. Check them all out, ZaleskiSports.com. On the football side of things, we'll run through them here before we take a break and check out our Next Step Prosthetics folks. But Waupaca is at Seymour. Spash is at Hudson. Mondovi, one of the top teams in Division 5, I believe, is at Neilsville Granton. Colby is in Marathon. Loyal Greenwood is in Amherst. Waiwega Fremont is at Stratford. Pittsville is at Edgar. Assumption is at Abbotsford. Iola Scandinavia is at Pacelli. Fond du Lac is at Kaukauna. Franklin takes on Oak Creek. Wausau West is at Wisconsin Rapids right outside here. DC Everest is at Marshfield, and our Zaleski Sports Game of the Week is Eau Claire Memorial and Eau Claire North. We will take a quick break before our pregame announcements. Hear from our friends over at Next Step Prosthetics. You're watching high school girls volleyball live on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDelivered.com.
Hi, I'm Shai from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step, because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
now fans here, starting lineups for the Red Raiders. Number 5, junior Avery Bowen. Number 7, sophomore Natalie Bone. Number 11, senior Maya Zeman. Number 12, freshman Ellen Lund. Number 14, junior Danica Rosenthal. Number 18, senior Gabrielle Young. And number 4, junior Edie Hostowitz. The coaches for the Red Raiders are Peyton Mazzelli, assisted by Anna Goldbach.
All right, those are your starting lineups here tonight from Wisconsin Rapids. Reminder that our pregame show is brought to you in part by Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetics and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. Valley games all over tonight. As mentioned, it was Spash and Marshfield. Everest is at Wausau West tonight, and obviously Merrill is here. Both of these teams 1-1 in the Valley, and we'll keep our eye on that Spash and Marshfield game from Marshfield tonight. We'll go through that here this evening. Looks like we don't have an official first serve yet. Very quiet right now in the field house before we get underway. And check out all of our games on ZaleskiSports.com. We got a lot this weekend. It's the Diocese Volleyball Tournament in Chippewa Falls this weekend. 15 games there. And then football as well. And the first serve will go to Merrill. It's going to be popped up there by Natalie Bone. Set up. Bone winds. Sent back by Ava Dietert. Chased down by the Blue Jays and sent over by Kendall Klug, the freshman. In the middle for Gabby Young. A wind dug out by Dietert again. Far side for Roche. And down for Brealey. Good rally to start. Won by the Blue Jays, and it's 1-0 Merrill. So you got all those games in Chippewa tomorrow, or on Saturday. You've also got Marion Tigerton at Newman for football. And at noon somewhere, Pacelli is at Aquinas. Avery Dunn will send it over. Popped up by the Jays. Winds, back line is out, not touched by Zeman. On the attack by Kendall Klug, and we're tied at 1. Avery Dunn will be back to serve. Avery sends it over. Popped up at the net. Tough play. Attacked by Grace Hoff. Bone sends it over. Set up by Klug. Far side off the block and down. For Brealey. And it's 2-1. In Valley play, Merrill just came off of a 3-0 sweep of Wausau West. Wisconsin Rapids, I think, takes on Wausau West next week. But again, Mike Wendland does a nice job, does a great job on our website. Check it all out. And starts the week, Amherst at Pacelli next week. Left-hand send-over by Hoff. And Grace Hoff puts it down. And we're back and forth here to start in Wisconsin Rapids. And Grace will be back to serve. So a couple of exciting things the last about 24 to 30 hours. And wow, what a play. Somehow able to keep it alive. That one's blocked on the attack by Grace Ryman. And Adeline Lund to the back row. Popped up by Hoff. Set up by Kayla Clairvaux. And down for Brealey again. And it's 4-2. So with the help of a Chicago Cubs loss yesterday afternoon, Brewers clinched the NL Central, and then in dramatic fashion walked off one of the top teams in the NL, Philadelphia Phillies, in walk-off fashion. That one's going to go long in the attack by Whitrock. 3 in a row for the Blue Jays, and it's 5-2. So Brewers, the second team to clinch first team really to clinch a playoff spot. The Yankees did yesterday as well. There's an ace by Hoff. 4 in a row for the Blue Jays. So Brewers and Yankees, 2 teams that have already clinched. The Phillies were awaiting today. And then history was just made this afternoon in Miami. Clairvaux sets it up across for Robbins and points for Madison. Robbins. See if Coach Pizzelli wants a timeout. She won't take it. 7-2 Merrill. Hoff sends it over again. Popped up by Brostowitz. Lund's going to try it. Clairvaux's there to dig it out. Rosh to the back row. Brostowitz done. Bone sends it over. Popped up by Hoff. Clairvaux's there again. She sneaks it over. Dunn digs it out. Bone sets it up. It's going to be a double hit. Natalie Bone, and a timeout is going to be taken by Wisconsin Rapids. 6 in a row for the Blue Jays. They lead 8-2. We'll be back after this and tell you that historic accomplishment from Miami. After this, you're watching high school girls volleyball live on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDelivered.com.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield.
So Grace Hoff continues her serve. 5 in a row for Grace, 6 in a row for the Blue Jays. Whitrock winds up to the back corner and just a little wide. 7 in a row for the Blue Jays. So that history-making accomplishment that I was telling you about, Los Angeles Dodgers designated hitter Shohei Ohtani hit a couple of home runs tonight in Miami and is the first ever Major League Baseball player. And they continue to play on that one. Robbins with the kill. But Shohei Ohtani, the first player in Major League Baseball history to hit 50 home runs and steal 50 bases in a season. So congratulations to Shohei. Hoff, another great serve. Whitrock's going to wind up right over the top. Dug out by Robbins there. Clairvaux sets it up in the back row for Klug. Tips and down off of Gabby Young. 9 in a row as Layla Patro will check in for the Red Raiders. Short serve, and she aces it. Ten in a row for Merrill. Goes at it again. She aces it again. Grace Hoff continues. See if we get the trifecta here. Another short serve off the top of the tape and a major needed side out there for Wisconsin Rapids. As Gabby Young will be back to serve. 11 in a row for Merrill. Young sends it to the back row, popped up by Dietert. In the middle, Whitrock over the top, and Rylan Whitrock with a point for Wisconsin Rapids, and it's 4 serving 13. Ritchie Funeral Home has been serving family after family in Nakusa and Wisconsin Rapids since 1957. Find the very best in personal service at Ritchie Funeral Home or find them online at ritchiefuneralhome.com. Clairvaux with the set. Rosenthal with the block. Grace Ryman, I believe, on the attack on that one with Rosenthal denying. Young with the serve, dug out by Dietert. Sends it far side for Rosh. Side out there for Braley. There's always something fun to do in Marshfield. Go to visit marshfield.com to see upcoming events and the latest winners in Best of Marshfield Contest 2024. That's visit marshfield.com and follow them on Facebook. Dunn sends it up to the net for Whitrock, and Ryland with another point. Side out point, Wisconsin Rapids. And a service into the net. Good to see our friends from Ridgetop Exteriors joining us here on Zaleski Sports. We'll hear from them in just a moment. Riley Krieger serves it in the middle for Rosenthal. Danica Rosenthal with authority for the Red Raiders. Just like these players bring their best to the field, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. From roofing projects to siding, windows, and doors, Ridgetop Exteriors has a winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com and score big with trusted local affordable service. And right over the top for the sophomore Ryman. See those Ridgetop Exteriors trucks all over town and the signs in people's yards. And Dietert with the jump serve. Clairvaux sets it up at the net. The wind, the block. Klug with the attack. The block again by the Red Raiders. 8 serving 16 here with Danica Rosenthal doing the honors. Thursday night football on tonight as well. The New York Football Jets taking on the Patriots. Clairvaux sends it over. Young keeps it alive. Natalie Akey sends it. Clairvaux tried the sneak attack. Natalie Bone winds up. It's going to go long. Some hopeful news if you're the Green Bay Packers. Jordan Love returned to practice yesterday, practice today as well. Supposed to be a scorcher in Nashville this weekend. Game time temp, I believe they said around 90 degrees. Clairvaux in the middle, down again for Grace Hoff. Malik Willis did what the Packers needed him to do on Sunday, though, to get the win over the Colts. Colts defense not great. Dietert sets it up at the net again for Klug. Akey winds up. Clairvaux through her fingertips. And point goes to Wisconsin Rapids. Culligan Water specializes in all of your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. Avery Dunn to serve to the back line. Clairvaux, far side for Klug. They're going to say Rapids was in the net anyway. But Kendall Klug continues to impress here for the Blue Jays. Chased down by Young. Over goes Lund. Clairvaux at the net. Hoff with the attack. Grace Hoff again for the Blue Jays. Timeout, Wisconsin Rapids, 20-9 Merrill. We'll take another break. Come back. You're watching High School Girls Volleyball live on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDelivered.com.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Welcome back to Wisconsin Rapids, 20-9 Merrill. And before we continue here, wanted to give a couple of shout-outs. And, again, I don't like to get a whole lot of personal on the broadcast and talk about myself a whole lot. Obviously, it's not about me. But, shout-out to my mom. It's her birthday today. There was no whistle had. It was going to be touched, and point's going to go to Merrill. But shout out to my mom. Happy birthday to Mama Maves. A lot of Maves birthdays at the end of the month. I'll tell you a special story here in just a moment, but Adeline Lund sends it over. Natalie Bone at the net. It's going to be onto the antenna. Point's going to go to Merrill. Just go through the birthdays on the Maves side. Today's my mom's. Tomorrow's my daughter Josie's birthday. Sunday's my brother's birthday. Then Tuesday's my cousin's birthday. And another point for Grace Hoff. Continues as the middle hitter for Merrill. 23-9. I'll tell you a fun story that, not this set, but exactly 5 years ago tonight, what was going on around the Maves house. And at this field house as well. Adeline Lund with the attack. Ooh, just missed that back line. Very close, but we're at set point, 24-9. Another long run here for Merrill. 6 in a row. Had 11 earlier. Lund down the line. Adeline Lund with the side out. Ryland Whitrock will check back in. Set up, Clairvaux down. Point set goes to Merrill in dominating fashion, 25-10 for the Merrill Blue Jays. We'll go give you a recap when we come back. Blue Jays win it 25-10. You're watching High School Girls Volleyball live on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDelivered.com.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
Welcome to Bruce Orthodontics, where we provide comprehensive orthodontic care to patients of all ages. We are now accepting new patients, and we accept most insurances.
Orthodontics is much more than just a job to me. It is my passion and my life. What separates us from other orthodontists is constant continuing education for myself and my staff, compassion and dedication. Here at Bruce Orthodontics, we change lives one smile at a time. I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Paul, what we're looking for today first is that basic shopper, the one that's going to go for fruit that's in season right now, because those are the easy picks, the raspberry, the strawberry, the blueberry. But the experts, the one who are going to get the job done today and shine bright on a day like today, those are the ones shopping for the mangoes.
And when you think about vegetables at the grocery store, really there's a lot at stake, because at this point your next stop is the meat market. You don't want to be chicken when you go ahead and pick out your vegetables. You got to make sure you got the right pairing.
When you double clutch on your list, that's when things quickly spiral out of control.
Welcome back to Wisconsin Rapids. Score updates from around the Zaleski Sports Network here tonight. Abbotsford leads Columbus Catholic 1-0. And Columbus leads the second set 2-1. Marshall came back and won the first set. Came back and won the first set over Stevens Point. Kaukauna leads Hortonville 1-0. Big kaboom here through the Lincoln Fieldhouse as the thunderstorms have started here in central Wisconsin. Oh, that doesn't... We got a soccer game going on outside here and in Amherst as well. Amherst and Columbus, that's for a conference, or first place in the conference. They're in the, I think they were in the 33rd minute. And so they might have to play right through halftime to try and get some of that, more of that game in. It was 0-0 in that game. But again, a little story time here on Zaleski Sports. 5 years ago tonight, it was a Thursday night. Wisconsin Rapids was hosting Stevens Point here in girls volleyball. Olivia, not even in high school yet, I don't think, right? No. My wife and I were here for the game. She helped produce. We were up on the balcony here to our left. And I think Spash ended up sweeping that night or something. And, wow, Ava Dietert, what a play. Flying into the bleachers. Adeline Lund with the kill. But, 5 years ago, game got done around 8:30, got home around 9. Ended up being in the hospital at about 11:30. And daughter was born about 5 hours later. So the night that changed everything. We were at my wife and I were here at the Lincoln Fieldhouse producing, or at the Rapids volleyball game, and then a couple hours later, Miss Josephine showed up. There's a wind and a kill. No, just missed out. And they're going to say it wasn't touched. 3-0 Rapids with momentum here in the second. That's quite the boom during the sets. First rain we've had in quite a while, though, so as you don't always want to have storms, but definitely need the rain. And Adeline Lund with another point. 4 in a row to start here for the Red Raiders. Casey Holt, the coach for Merrill. Dunn serves it again. In the middle and over the head of Hoff on the pass by Clairvaux, and it's 5-0 Rapids. ShedsDelivered.com is your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. See their display lots in Marshfield, Medford, and Wisconsin Rapids, and get more information at ShedsDelivered.com. Free one here for the Blue Jays. Hoff over the top. Dunn digs it out. Brostowitz is there. Lund winds up. Dietert over to Krieger. Dunn right at the net for Rosenthal. Popped up. Krug. Rosenthal puts it down. Looks over to the chair official and making sure that she was good to go. 6 in a row for Avery Dunn and the Red Raiders. Klug is blocked. 7 for the Rapids. Merrill had 11 in a row in the first set, and then 6 in a row to end it. Dietert calls for it. Klug again on the near side. Goes cross court. Bone to Dunn. And Lund chased down by Krieger. Sent over by Gabby Wheeler. In the middle, Rosenthal winds up and kills it. 8 in a row for Rapids to start the second. Timeout, Merrill. Rapids couldn't have asked for a much better start here in the second. 8-0 Wisconsin Rapids. We'll be back after this. You're watching high school girls volleyball live on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDelivered.com.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Avery Dunn continues her serve here for Wisconsin Rapids, leading 8-0. Goes cross court. Near side for Klug again, and side out after the timeout. Can't ask for much more if you're Coach Holt. Take the timeout, get the side out, and let your junior Kayla Clairvaux serve it up again. So as predicted, lightning delay outside for the soccer game. Wisconsin Rapids was leading Wausau West 2-0. They are in the 29th minute. If it continues. That was a score update from our friends here, the high school live streamers here from Lincoln High School. Three in a row here for the Blue Jays, still trailing 8-3. Clairvaux sends it again, and an ace between Brostowitz and Zeman. And Merrill is on a service run of their own here in the second. Rapids started with 8 in a row. At the net, Hoff to the back row, Brostowitz. Dunn sets it up for Bone. Goes to Klug. Clairvaux sets it up in the middle for Hoff. Dug out by Dunn. Wow, what a play! Avery Dunn digs it. Danica Rosenthal places it with precision. Was it touched? It wasn't. Miley Krieger almost got a fingertip on it. Point's going to go to the Red Raiders, Rylan Whitrock. Danica Rosenthal to serve. Line drive serve. Dieter digs it out. Clairvaux sets it up. The wind by Robbins, dug out by Rosenthal. And a couple of tips there by Hoff. Point's going to go to Merrill, and Grace Hoff will be back to serve. Relatively young team here for Merrill. Katie Heckendorf is a senior. And Ava Dietert, the libero, is a senior. Seems like we've called Ava's name quite a bit the last number of years. And then Breely Roche, a senior as well. There's going to be a whistle called on a double hit there by the Blue Jays. Saves it, does Breely, and Dieter tried to chase it down, got in front of Grace Ryman. And Rapids has doubled up Merrill here in the second, leading 12-6. Sets up the wind, dug out at the net. Akey goes cross court, Clairvaux with the dig. Dietert sends it over. Sets it up for Whitrock. Dieter with the dig. Clairvaux with the set. Gabby Young with the kill. Clairvaux tried to be sneaky. Gabby Young says, I'll do even better. 13-6. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Rosh just out. Merrill bench couldn't believe it. Didn't like the call, but 4 in a row here for the Red Raiders. Bench didn't like the call. Obviously, I don't have a great view of it, so I can't make a call either way. Klug goes too long. 5 in a row for the Red Raiders. 15-6. So far, the story of 2 sets. It was all Merrill in the first, all Rapids here in the second. Akey sends it over. Dieter digs it out. Clairvaux sets it up. Breely Roche off the block. Fleet Farm's bucket sale is going on now. Buy a $5 Fleet Farm bucket and get 15% off everything you can fit inside the bucket. Shop the best prices guaranteed today, in-store or online at fleetfarm.com. Gabby Wheeler serving it. Point's going to go to Merrill. Layla Patro will check in for Natalie Bone. Patro comes into the game and they go right at her. Double hit on the Red Raiders. Wheeler again goes right at Layla. Whitrock sends it across. Klug digs out. Clairvaux sets up for Robbins into the nets. Point back to Wisconsin Rapids. Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetics and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. Again, appreciate everyone tuning in here to Zaleski Sports tonight. All over the network. 5 games on the network tonight. I think up to 14 football games tomorrow. Oh, I don't know. They're going to call that Gabby Young was in the net. Yeah, I don't know about that. inadvertent whistle maybe. That was Natalie Bone with the attack. Clairvaux chased it down. Tough play for Klug. And point's going to go back to Wisconsin Rapids. Asking for new volleyball here. Gabby Young to serve. Sent over with the left hand by Grace Rhyme and Danica Rosenthal. Points. Rapids 18-10. And Gabby Young puts it into the net. Ava Dietert will be in to serve the libero for the Merrill Blue Jays. Dietert the serve, dug out by Bone, set up, goes to the back row. Dietert digs it, Clairvaux sets it, Klug attacks it, dug out by Zeman. Bone sets over off the bottom of her palm and out. It might be at halftime in Amherst. That might be all that they get. They're at halftime in Amherst 0-0. Or they say in soccer 0-0. Line judge said it was touched. So that's where we're at. 19-12. Avery Dunn to serve. She started this set with 8 in a row. Clairvaux sets up. Klug dug out. Oh, almost able to be saved by Dunn, but not quite. Spash and Marshfield, they're in a timeout or a set break here. As we close in on 8 o'clock. They're in the second set. Marshfield leads Spash 24-22 in the second set. Dunn sets it up. Tough play. Bone sends it across somehow. Clairvaux at the net. Braley sends over. Dug out by Brosowitz. Dunn sets it up for Bone. Off the block. Plays it up again. Zeman, middle. Rosenthal. Rapids first to 20 here in the second. Good crowd in Marshfield tonight, as you would expect. One issue that they have in Marshfield, I mean, there's a massive, massive field house. In the middle, down the line and in for Grace Hoff. But they have that massive, massive field house in Marshfield. And they squish you all up against that one side of the bleachers for the volleyball court. And there's a point for Merrill. So right now they're scheduled to host the sectional final somehow. Yeah, I don't know. They're going to give a point to Madison Robbins. But not sure how, for Division I sectional final, how exactly they're going to do that. And Robbins got caught that time. How they're going to exactly do that with as little seating as they have. especially because you don't want to bring bleachers on the other side behind the teams, because that's the basketball floor. Robbins was blocked by Lund and Young. Timeout's going to be taken by Merrill. We'll take a quick one. 22-16 Rapids here in the second. Back after this, watching high school girls volleyball live on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDeliver.com.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eclair.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Danica Rosenthal in to serve. Sends it over. And Hoff over the top. Rosenthal digs it out. Rapids in the net. Petro digs it. Sets up for Whitrock. Ryland Whitrock with a point. .23 serving 17 here in the second. And Lund serves it into the net. Serving it again will be Gabby Wheeler. Winds up, blocked to the net. Akey on the attack. Akey again, dug out by Wheeler. Over the top for Clairvaux. 19 serving 23, Gabby Wheeler. And an ace for Gabby. Coach Pizzelli will take a timeout. We'll do it with him. 23-20 Rapids still on top. Merrill with the momentum. Back after this, you're watching high school girls volleyball live on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDeliver.com.
Bauer & Feind has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Feind Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, and talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
Robbins sends it over, popped up somehow. Akey winds up, dug out by Dietert. Clairvaux over the top. Akey again. Clairvaux in the middle and popped up by Patro. Over the top goes Whitrock. Dietert, Clairvaux near side for Robbins. Dug out by Whitrock. Lund over the top. Clairvaux sets it up again. Robbins winds up, blocked again. Dietert sets it again. Whitrock digs it. Young sets it. Akey sends it over. Clairvaux to the back row. Brostowitz is there. Far side for Whitrock. Winds. Dug out by Merrill. Able to keep it alive. Robbins sends it over. Akey again. Patro at the net. Jousted. No, couldn't be played back. What a rally. Won by the Jays. .21 serving 23. Akey digs it out. Lund is there, and nobody home for the Red Raiders. Timeout again, Wisconsin Rapids. We'll take a quick one. You're watching high school girls volleyball live on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDeliver.com.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
All right, here we go. 22 serving 23. Back line. Dug out by Akey. Sets up. Natalie winds up. Blocked to the net by Clairvaux. Near side for Whitrock. Dug out by Wheeler. Clairvaux sets up again. Madison Robbins. Broswitz to Whitrock on the far side. Robbins again over the top. We're tied at 23. 6 in a row for the Blue Jays. A game of runs here in the first and second set so far. Gabby Wheeler trying to continue it. Dug out by Akey, chased down by Lund. Natalie on the far side, winds, blocked, down. Wisconsin Rapids is at set point. 24-23. Couple of substitutions here for the Red Raiders. Senior Maya Zeman in to serve. Sends it over and nearly aced it. Clairvaux kept it alive. Chased down by Zeman, and we're tied at 24. Initially dug by Kendall Klug and then saved by the outstanding work by junior setter Kayla Clairvaux. And now the sophomore Miley Krieger in to serve. Jump serve for Miley, back row, Zeman. Lund sets up for Akey, blocked through the block. And Rapids at set point number 2. And Gabby Young, another senior, will be in to serve. Dug out by Dieterts. Klug. Clairvaux will send it over. Free one here for the Red Raiders. Zeman to Lund. Rosenthal runs up and kills it. The running start for the junior Danica Rosenthal, and Rapids takes set number 2. An exciting one, 26-24. We'll be back with set number 3 after this. You're watching high school girls volleyball live on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDeliver.com.
Let your job journey begin at Express Employment Professionals. Find hundreds of employers looking for a candidate like you, all in one place at one time. And let Express Employment help connect you with your future career. With locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford, you'll find local jobs right in your community, including direct hire and evaluation to hire opportunities. Express Employment specializes in light industrial, skilled trades, professional, and office careers. Begin your job journey today with Express Employment Professionals at expresspros.com.
Ski's Meat Market is your locally owned premier meat market filled with so many delicious favorites featuring hundreds of varieties of bratwurst, chicken, pork, steak, and so much more. No matter what you're looking for, everything you'll find at Ski's Meat Market is always fresh with so many local gems including pizzas, salsas, deli meats, and a variety of homemade dips, pasta salads, veggies, loaded baked potatoes, and drinks. Ski's is a one-stop shop for all your culinary needs. They're always adding new flavors and specialty products. Ski's Meat Market on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. Their quality is worth the stop.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just
family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
they, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed.
It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
Rapids is able to keep Grace Hoff relatively quiet in that second set, and were able to take advantage of an 8-0 start in that set. Merrill again went on a run at the end of the second, but was able to get a couple of key plays and a big kill by Danica Rosenthal to end that second set. Just past 8 o'clock here in Central Wisconsin. Steve Mapes alongside Olivia Zimmerman from the Lincoln Fieldhouse here on Zaleski Sports tonight. Other games on the network, Marshfield. Let's go to Hortonville here first. Kaukauna leads Hortonville 17-6 in the third set. Kaukauna leads 2-0. Marshfield leads Stevens Point 13-7 in the third set. Marshfield leads Spash 2-0. Obviously, we're tied at 1 here. Amherst and Columbus Catholic soccer, they're still going on. Hasn't quite gotten east of I-39 yet. Has a storm, so there's 0-0 in the second half. Columbus Catholic leads Abbotsford 9-6 in the third set. Columbus Catholic 1, Abbotsford 1. The soccer game that was going on outside here at Southwood County Stadium has been postponed as they were trying to finish it up, but lightning delay halted the resumption of that game. Danica Rosenthal starts it off with a kill. How she ended it in the first. Not quite the way in the second, not quite the way she ended it, because she had a massive attack to end the second set. A little dump over that time. Robbins digs it out. Set up, blocked by Rosenthal, along with Natalie Bone. Avery Dunn, who started with 8 in a row for the Red Raiders in the second. Dunn. And now it's going to go wide for Lund. Side out point for Merrill. Clairvaux sets up. Far side for Brealey, and now it's going to go long. 3-1 Rapids. Layla Patro on the serve. Madison Robbins on the attack, blocked by Lund. Set it up again. Brostowitz, far side for Whitrock, and dug out by Dietert. Can't be played back by the Blue Jays. 4-1 Rapids here in the third set. Big side out there for Merrill. And into the net on the serve by Grace Hoff. 5-2 Wisconsin Rapids. Danica Rosenthal, the jump serve, dug out by Dietert. Set up by Klug. Madison Robbins at the net. Patro digs it out. Dunn in the middle for Young. Clairvaux digs it. Robbins at the net with the left hand off the block of Lund and down for a Merrill point. Three serving 5 here. Gabby Wheeler to serve. Short serve off the tape, off the hands, and off the noggin of Layla Patro. Not much you can do there. 4 serving 5 here in the third. Goes right back at her, dug out by Layla. Far side for Whitrock, and mistimed it and mishit it. Or tied at 5. Popped up, done for Lund, and out. And Merrill's got their first lead here in the third. Patro again. Lund digs it out all the way back up to the net for Young. Wheeler, Clairvaux in the middle for Klug. Blocked. Clairvaux jousted at it. I don't think she knew where the ball was. She thought it was going to be on the Rapid side. Lund to the back row. Dug out by Vanessa Pintor, number 3. And that's Klug, not Pintor. My apologies. Tied at 6 here in the third. Fly long, 7-6, Rapids. Dug out by Wheeler. Clairvaux on the run. It's going to be in on a point. It's on the attack by Grace Ryman. Another talented young athlete, just a sophomore. Patro digs it. Far side for Akey, dug out by Dietert. And can't be chased back. On the kill by Natalie Akey. Rapids leads 8-7. Maya Zeman on the serve. Dug out by Krieger. The wind by Klug. Zeman is somehow able to keep it alive. Brostowitz to Young, and now Clairvaux over the top. Dug out by Zeman, and into the stanchion it goes, and we're tied back up at 8. Back and forth we go. Near side for Akey at the net again. Jousted, popped up again. Dietert goes to the back corner. Zeman digs it out. Near side for Akey again. Clairvaux to Klug. Dug out by Zeman. Far side. And can't be played back. Natalie Bone with the kill. Gabby Young just a bit too strong. Or tied at 9. Kayla Clairvaux into serve. Or back to serve. Dug out by Brostowitz. In the middle for Rosenthal. Clairvaux's there again. Klug from the near side. Rides the tape for Rosenthal. Then Akey punches it back line. Ten serving 9 here. Clairvaux aces it. And timeout's going to be taken by Wisconsin Rapids. 11-9 Merrill. Back after this, you're watching high school girls volleyball live on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDeliver.com.
After a couple years of this, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That's where Midstate Technical College comes in. Got a passion for helping people? Maybe you like cars. Are you into science? Are you good with computers? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. Stop getting by and level up today.
So out of the timeout, Rapids able to get a side out. And Avery Dunn will be in to serve. Popped up by Krieger. Far side for Hoff. Dug out by Brostowitz. Rosenthal sends it over to the back line. Winds up again. Over the top by Dunn. Clairvaux, Hoff, Brostowitz chased down by Dunn. And Gabby Young to the back line and in. Right on the line. We're tied at 11. Perfect placement. We're tied back up at 11. Avery Dunn has done an outstanding job serving tonight. Continues it here. Punched out by Brostowitz. Dunn sets it far side for Bone. Right over the top. Dug out by Dietert. Blocked by Rosenthal. Jowson won by Rosenthal. 3 in a row for the Red Raiders. They lead at 12-11. Entertaining one here in Wisconsin Rapids. Popped it over, and Avery Dunn continues her serving. Again, she started the second set with 8 points in a row. She's gotten 3 in a row here. Clairvaux sets up again, cross court. Brostowitz. Dunn, far side for Bone. Clairvaux digs it out. Dieter sets it up. Brostowitz. Dunn again, near side for Lund. At the net, tough play, Avery Dunn, but Dietert is there. Klug winds up and cross court down for the freshman. Kendall Klug on the attack. Madison Robbins back into the game. Nearly aced it, able to pop up. Bone to the back line. Klug is there again. Clairvaux, far side and down, tied at 13. Kendall Klug back to serve. Jump serve dug out by Lund. Rosenthal sets it up for Bone. Dietert is there. Hoff winds up, back line and out. And get the touch call and side out point to Rapids. 14-13 Red Raiders. Layla Patro will be back to serve. Tied at 14. Rapid Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling, place your comfort at home as their highest priority. Not too hot, not too cold. That's the plan with Rapid Sheet Metal in Wisconsin Rapids. Give them a call or find them online at rapidsheetmetal.com. Hoff serves it into the net. Sherrill Tire and Service is the local choice for auto repair and tire service and tires in Stevens Point, Wisconsin Rapids, and Wausau. You'll find great prices and dependable service every time with Sherrill Tire and Service. Danica Rosenthal back to serve it. Dietert passes it up to Robbins. And it's going to be a double hit. Coach Holt with a quick word of encouragement to her sophomore middle hitter, Grace Hoff, who had an outstanding first set. Robbins sends it over. Free one here for the Red Raiders. In the middle, near side for Lund, off the block and down. 17-14. Jump serve nicely done by Rosenthal. Far side, Patro is there. Dietert sets up. Clairvaux in the middle for, that was Ryman. And a tip over by Whitrock. Another one for the Red Raiders, 18-14. Danica Rosenthal, a looper, and somehow able to play it back. Klug can't. Point Red Raiders. Coach Holt looks to the scoreboard, seeing if she wants a timeout. She'll take one. 19-14 Rapids. We'll be back after this. You watch high school girls volleyball live on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDelivered.com.
Yeah, and you think about all the different techniques he's got to have in his repertoire, right? All the arrows in his quiver, and he's got all of them here today.
I mean, medium well. Do you want it rare? Special orders, pickles, no pickles, ketchup, no ketchup.
You know, what we're seeing here, Paul, the spatula control is unreal.
Yeah, it's one of those deals where he's got absolutely no beef. He's just focused on doing his job. Yeah, I mean, without these cooks, everyone would just truly be fried.
Got the timeout, got the side out on the service error. And Gabby Wheeler will be back into serve for Merrill, seeing if she can go on a run like she did back in the second set. Brostowitz chased down by Avery Dunn. Rylan Whitrock too strong. 16. Serving 19. And Adeline Lund with the kill. Rapids first to 20 here in the third. Natalie Akey back in. Lund with the serve. Clairvaux sets it up on the pass. Patro digs it out. Brostowitz is there. Whitrock sends it over. Dietert. Clairvaux on the run by Ryman. Couldn't get it. Tough timing there for Grace Ryman. Clairvaux set it, and Ryman wasn't even on the side of the net or on the side behind her yet. 21-16. Dieter digs it. Clairvaux sets it. Robbins attacks it. They play it back again. From the back row for Klug. Too strong. And they're going to say it was touch. No argument there from Wisconsin Rapids. Coach Bazzelli shook her head in maybe not acknowledgement or agreement, but that's what the call was. And the serve too strong. And it's 22-17. Maya Zeman and Natalie Bowen back into the game. 22-17 here in the third. Good serve there by Maya. And through the block that time for Grace Ryman. And Ava Dietert will be back to serve for Merrill. We're tied at one set apiece. Merrill dominated the first set. Rapids fought back and won the second one. And Natalie Bone with authority for the Red Raiders. Timeout's going to be taken by Merrill. We'll do the same. 23-18 Rapids. Back after this, you're watching High School Girls Volleyball live on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDeliver.com.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at maidacustom.com.
Gabby Young going to try and finish it off here in the third set for the Red Raiders. Hoff at the net. And Danica Rosenthal in the net. Side out point to Merrill. Fill your home with the best from home furniture, sofas, sectionals, beds, recliners, lighting, tables, rugs, and so much more. Stop by and kick your feet up. And with the perfect and find the perfect fit for your home. Home furniture with locations on Grand Avenue in Wisconsin Rapids and Post Road in Plover. Natalie Akey to the back row. Clairvaux's there. Hoff winds up. Oh, that's Rosh, pardon me. And that one's going to be blocked by Hoff. Akey again. Clairvaux digs it. Dietert sets it. And wow, it was off the floor. And Klug goes to the back row. Zeman is there. Nobody home for the Red Raiders. As they say sometimes, ball don't lie. And Merrill really thought that they had the point earlier in that rally. Clairvaux aces it. We're back to what we were in the second set. Timeout Rapids, 23-21 Wisconsin Rapids. Back after this, you're watching High School Girls Volleyball live on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDeliver.com.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
All right, 21 serving 23. Here in the third, Clairvaux aces it again. Didn't quite look like it was going to be over the net. It was perfectly placed. And now we're at 22-23. 22 serving 23. The jump serve for Clairvaux to the back line as Zeman is there. Everyone here for the Blue Jays. Through the block, and we're tied again at 23. This is identical to what was happening in the second set. Rapids was at double set point. Merrill came all the way back, and we went to extra points. Dug out. Rosenthal somehow able. Back line point for Adeline Lund. And we're at set point for Wisconsin Rapids, set point number 1. And Avery Dunn will try and finish it here for Wisconsin Rapids. Dunn the serve. Clairvaux sets it. The wind, back line and out. And Wisconsin Rapids wins set number 3, 25-23. They take a 2-1 lead as we head to the fourth. You're watching high school girls volleyball live on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDeliver.com.
Be part of a Marshfield tradition at Maple Fall Fest, September 14th and 15th. Start each morning with a potato or buttermilk pancake breakfast and shop over 125 handmade arts and craft vendors. Also, make sure to check out the Kids Zone, yummy food court with maple specialties, beer garden, and a comedic grilling show with TV's Mad Dog and Merrill. Don't miss the 32nd Annual Fall Fest, Saturday and Sunday, September 14th and 15th at Wildwood Park and Zoo in Marshfield. Learn more at visitmarshfield.com and follow us on Facebook.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
All right, starting set number 4 here in Wisconsin Rapids. And can be blocked by Rosenthal to start. Hoff is there. And a couple of Red Raiders there. Zeman and Bone. And Merrill starts 1-0. Clairvaux to serve it. Bone is there. Dunn sets up far side for Natalie Bone through the block. We're tied at 1 here in the 4th. Layla Patro back to serve it. Too strong there for Layla. 2-1 Merrill. Jump serve over the top. Patro was able to get it there. Hoff off the block. 3-1 Merrill. Key Savings Bank is banking made easy. From personal banking and wealth management to mortgages, loans, and business banking, you can always trust your local Key Savings Bank has your back. With convenient locations on 8th Street in Wisconsin Rapids and in Rome, you'll always have helpful, knowledgeable staff with a smile. Bank local with Key Savings Bank in Wisconsin Rapids. Danica Rosenthal to serve it. Dug out by Klug, set up by Clairvaux, and miss hit. Tied at 3. Maida Custom Apparel specializes in providing quality decorated apparel, including from corporate casual, team uniforms, and promotional items to sporting goods and awards. Find just what you need to keep you looking great. Learn more at maidacustom.com. Off to the back row. Dunn sets it as well. Klug digs it out. Dietert to Maddie Robbins. Dug out by Whitrock. Set up for Lund. Off the block, and Adeline Lund with another point for Wisconsin Rapids. They've got 3 in a row and lead 4-3. Like Carrie Van Hert with State Farm, be your go-to for all your insurance needs. Carrie and her staff are always there to help you understand your options and come away with the right coverage for you. That's Carrie Van Hert with State Farm in Wisconsin Rapids. Rosenthal just a bit long. For internet, TV, phone, and monitoring, think no further than Solaris in Wisconsin Rapids. You deserve internet you can count on, and nothing compares to the power of Solaris fiber internet. Visit Solaris.net for more details. 5-4 Merrill here in the 4th. Grace Hoff continues her serve. And a bit too strong there for Grace. Investors' Choice is Wisconsin Rapids' choice for financial investments. Understanding markets and helping you to keep a well-rounded financial well-being is as simple as visiting Investors' Choice for a conversation. That's Investors' Choice in Wisconsin Rapids. Off the block, Maddie Robbins puts Merrill up 6-5 here in the 4th. Merrill dominated the first set, won 25-10. Rapids came back and won the second set 26-24, and then just took set number 3, 25-23. Sets up for Whitrock. Cross court. Robbins again off the block of Akey. Broswitz over to Whitrock. Dietert, Clairvaux, Ryman, and Rapids in the net. The Trading Post is The Trading Post in Wisconsin Rapids offers hundreds of consignment and resale items, including antiques, vintage items, and sporting goods. They feature an excellent sporting goods department filled with hunting and fishing gear. Stop by and see all inventory for yourself at the Trading Post on West Grand Avenue in Wisconsin Rapids. Robbins to the back line. Patro is there. Tipped again at the net. In the middle, Dietert Robbins on the third ball. Brostowitz. One chases it down. Akey, the running start. And too strong there for Natalie Akey. 8-5, Merrill. Line drive serve, nearly aced it. Popped up by Patro. Whitrock. The running start for Klug off the top of the tape and down. Timeout Rapids, 9-5 Merrill. We'll take a break. We'll be back after this. You're watching high school girls volleyball live on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDeliver.com.
At Nicolay Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolay Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolay Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Gabby Wheeler continues her serve. Somehow got over. Brostowitz digs it. The line by Whitrock. So only 2 games left live on the network right now. It looks like Amherst and Columbus Catholic got stormed out. Amherst did lead Columbus 1-0 there in the 55th minute, or in the 56th minute. They just needed to play about 3.5 more minutes, and it would have been a regulated final score game. Dug out by Wheeler. Clairvaux, Robbins. The wind by Akey. Popped up by Dietert. Clairvaux sets it up again. Robbins sends it over. Free one here for the Raiders. In the middle for Young. Dug out by Wheeler. Clairvaux again. Near side for Robbins. The wind and the block. Our game and the Abbotsford Columbus Catholic game. Far side. Popped up all the way into the rafters. Hits the rafters. Continues play for Maddie Robbins to the back row. And be a call on Maya Zeman. Ten serving 7 here in the fourth. Rapids leads Merrill 2-1. Off the top of the tape, they continue at the net. Whitrock cross court. Wheeler. Clairvaux on the sneak attack. There were 5 Red Raiders there. Nobody wanted it. (11 serving 7). Popped up near the scores table. Now they're going to replay the point. I think because it hit the stanchion and not the rafters. Short serve and a point that Merrill may think that they lost out on there. Should be 8, serving 11. Dug out by Dietert. At the net for Klug, off the block. Lund sets up for Natalie Bone, who has had a good night. That one's a bit too strong. And it's 12-8. Ski's Meat Market on Highway 10 in Stevens Point is the perfect place to find a huge selection of brats, beef, chicken, and more. Get your specialty grocery items, deli meats, and even bring in your wild game. Get all at Ski's Meat Market. Their quality is with the stop. Natalie Akey will come away with a point on that one. It'll go down as a kill in the scorebook, but now Avery Dunn will be back to serve. If Rapids is able to pull this one off, it's going to be a total team effort. Total team effort here tonight. It's going to be tough to pick just one or two players to talk to after this one. Avery Dunn might be one of them. Dug out by Zeman. Set over. Popped up. Hoff in the middle, back row. Brostowitz digs it out. Dunn is there again. Natalie Bone might be another one to talk to. And that's multiple hits on Rapids. From head to toe, for all your orthopedic needs, place your trust in Wisconsin River Orthopedics. No matter where your pain is, you'll find advanced comprehensive orthopedic care and specialized medical feedback on any injury. Learn more at WROinstitute.com. Oh, tough play there. Going to be pushed back and slammed back by Hoff. As 14-9. Kayla Clairvaux back to serve. Zeman digs out. Akey to Bone. Popped up at the net. Tough play. Side out point Rapids. Metallico in Wisconsin Rapids is one of North America's largest aluminum billet and slab producers. The core strengths of Metallico are its outstanding people and visionary management philosophy. Come get to know Metallico and how their mission, visions, and values set them apart. Find your future job in Metallico and apply online at metallico.com. Lund, Dieter digs it out. Clairvaux sets it up, blocked by Rosenthal. Klug to the back row. Far side for Whitrock. And touched by Klug. Point Rapids. See if we can get you a score from the Wausau West Fieldhouse as well. As Dunn somehow jousted by Rosenthal. Won momentarily by Danica. Whitrock right over the top, and point for Rylan Whitrock. It's EC Everest with a 3-0 sweep over Wausau West. 15 serving 12 here in the in the fourth. Patro sends it over. Dietert in the middle for Grace Hoff. Popped up by Avery Dunn. Far side for Lund on the line. Dug out by Dietert. Far side. Dunn again. Hoff in the middle. Dunn again, but can't be continued by the Red Raiders. 16-12. Some people seem like they're trying to get everybody pumped back up, and there's a kill for Rylan Whitrock. Again, I don't know I don't know these girls personally, but Avery Dunn very stoic and just straight-faced business meeting for Avery Dunn. Danica Rosenthal aces it. It's really not of, especially after that, the way that first set went for Wisconsin Rapids, it has been a remarkable turnaround for the Red Raiders. And we'll talk to Coach Bazzelli if Rapids is able to hang on. Gabby Young, far side, Dunn digs it out. Rosenthal calls for it, far side for Whitrock. In the middle for Grace Hoff. Grace is going to be could be a special player in this conference for Merrill. Just a sophomore and had an outstanding first set. Quiet sets 2 and 3. And nobody there. Patro and Broswitz both went to dig it out, and nobody was there to pass it to Rylan Whitrock. And Natalie Bowen back in for Layla Patro. Grace Hoff to serve it again. Knuckleball, and she aces it. Hoff again, nearly aced it. Lund's able to play it up. Young sends it over. And Clairvaux with a sneak attack. Merrill the first to 20. Timeout Rapids, 20-14 Merrill. We'll be back after this. You're watching high school girls volleyball live on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDeliver.com.
A nice controlled turn, and here comes the pontoon. What a boat.
I don't know that you can have a better activity today than the pontoon through this event. I said this is a world-class event. That was a world-class trailering of that pontoon right there.
Now we've got the green arrow, so now you got a little bit of a little. Oh! U-turn! U-turn! Oh my goodness!
U-turn? You gotta be kidding me!
It's a broadcaster's dream because we're literally in the middle of a crossing pattern.
Hoff continues her serve here. 20 is serving 14. Dunn in the middle for Gabby Young. Just inside the line. Point and a side out for the Red Raiders. Blue Jays set up, blocked, but out of bounds by Young and Whitrock. On the swing by Whitrock. Sent over. Akey on the attack. Robbins over the top. Dug out by Whitrock. Can't be played back. 22-15. And an ace for Gabby Wheeler. 23-15. Akey digs it. Lund sets it. Akey attacks it. And a point, side out for Natalie Akey. Maya Zeman into serve, 16 serving 23. Dugout chased down by Wheeler. Dieter sends it over. Brostowitz pops it up. Near side for Akey. Natalie Akey with a little shoulder shrug. Points going to go to the Red Raiders. See if Rapids can go on a run like Merrill had the last two sets. Their opponent was at 23. And that one's going to go wide. We are at set point here in the fourth. Avery Hook into the game for the first time for Merrill to serve. The sophomore. And nearly aced it. Bowen winds, dug out. In the middle, tipped up. Ryman on the attack. Near side for Akey. Goes cross court, dug out by Wheeler. Clairvaux, near side for Klug. Mishit it, did the freshman. And Merrill at set point number 2. Gabby Young going to try and continue this set. Dug out by Dietert. And Ryman, Rosenthal, Natalie Bone cross court. Clairvaux sets it up again in the middle for Ryman, blocked by Rosenthal. Lund digs it out. Young sets it up. Bone on the far side. Goes cross court. Klug. Ryman is there and played back by the Red Raiders. Young over the top. Ryman. Young digs it out at the net for Akey. Dug out by Clairvaux. And Hook, newly into the game, just sends it over. Rosenthal, far side for Bone. Tipped at the net. Klug digs it out. Clairvaux sets it up on the sneak attack again. Dug out by Lund. And through the hands of Natalie Bone, and we are headed to a fifth set. Merrill takes it 25-18. We'll head to the fifth. When we come back after this, you're watching high school girls volleyball live on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDelivered.com.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield.
Welcome to Bruce Orthodontics, where we provide comprehensive orthodontic care to patients of all ages. We are now accepting new patients, and we accept most insurances.
Orthodontics is much more than just a job to me. It is my passion and my life. What separates us from other orthodontists is constant continuing education for myself and my staff, compassion, and dedication. Here at Bruce Orthodontics, we change lives one smile at a time. I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call to your first sip to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
All right, first of 15, win by 2 here. Don't want to say that it is, but it might be our first 5-set match of the year on Zaleski Sports. Unless the Abbotsford Columbus Catholic game is still going, but glad you're joining us here tonight on Zaleski Sports. It's been a doozy. Merrill dominated the first set 25-10. Rapids won the second one at 26-24 and the third one 25-23. And Merrill just won set number 4, 25-18. So again, first of 15, win by 2 here in the 5th set. Fifth and final set of the night. It's been a night of runs for both teams. Avery Dunn, who started the second set with 8 straight points. Rapids could really use that right now. Avery Dunn has been outstanding from the service line, and she nearly aced it. It's going to go out, and it is an ace for Avery. 1-0 Rapids. Gets the location from the sideline at Gabby Wheeler. Dietert sets it up. Clairvaux sends it over. Dunn is there again. Far side for Natalie Bone. Natalie's had a good night as well. Dunn to Lund. And it's going to go out. 2-0 Rapids. Have Quality Plus Printing design and print for you. Invitations, tickets, booklets, banners, labels, postcards, programs, and so much more, all done with quality, with amazing custom work, quick turnaround time, and awesome customer service. Proud to be named the Heart of Wisconsin Small Business of the Year. Visit qpprinting.com. Quality Plus Printing, getting your words out. Merrill with the side out. And Kayla Clairvaux back to serve. Dunn chases it down. Rostowitz set it over. And Hoff was there, dug out by Lund. Far side for Natalie Bone. The line for Natalie. Down for Bone. Three serving one. Whitrock back into the game. Natalie Bone back to serve. And too strong for Bone on the serve. Klug to serve. Short serve. Chased down by Whitrock, and Rylan Whitrock scores again. Four serving two. Hoff with the left hand. Patro digs it out. Dunn, near side for Lund. Popped up by Clairvaux. Dietert, far side. Back to Lund. Clairvaux digs it out again. Can't be played back. 5-2 Rapids. Danica Rosenthal to serve. Short serve. Robbins Rosenthal digs it back out. Dunn back at it. Whitrock, the wind. Dug out by Dieter. Clairvaux sets it up. Far side for the Blue Jays. Dug out by Dunn. Back to Ryland Whitrock again. Too strong for Ryland. 3 serving 5. Grace Hoff to serve. And nearly got it on the back line. Ryland Whitrock right over the top. Dug out by Robbins. Back row for Klug. Dug out by Patro at the net. In the middle for Gabby Young. Adeline Lund will be back to serve. And off of Klug and an ace. Timeout, Merrill. We'll do the same. 7-3 Rapids. We'll be back after this. You're watching high school girls volleyball live on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDelivered.com.
Paul, what we're looking for today first is that basic shopper, the one that's going to go for fruit that's in season right now, because those are the easy picks, the raspberry, the strawberry, the blueberry. But the experts, the one who are going to get the job done today and shine bright on a day like today, those are the ones shopping for the mangoes.
And when you think about vegetables at the grocery store, really there's a lot at stake, because at this point your next stop is the meat market. You don't want to be chicken when you go ahead and pick out your vegetables. You got to make sure you got the right pairing.
When you double clutch on your list, that's when things quickly spiral out of control.
Rapids trying to close this one out here tonight. And Lund aces it out of the timeout. Rapids up 8-3. Dug out by Dietert. Set up for the Blue Jays. Akey. Clairvaux again. Dug out by Akey. Far side for Whitrock. Dug out by Klug. In the middle for Ryman. Grace Ryman with the kill. Gabby Wheeler serves it. Brosowitz digs it out in the middle for Young and tried to palm and push it. And unsuccessfully, and it's 8-5 Rapids. Just past 9 o'clock here in central Wisconsin. We're in set 5 of this Wisconsin Valley Conference showdown. Akey is blocked, popped up by Brostowitz. Robbins winds, too strong. It's going to be touched by Wisconsin Rapids. Points going to go to Merrill. Rapids cannot believe it. Wheeler to serve it again. Dug out. Patro, she aced it off Alela. Timeout, Wisconsin Rapids. We'll do the same. Take a quick one. It is 8-7 Wisconsin Rapids here in set number 5. Back after this, you're watching high school girls volleyball on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDelivered.com.
Bauer & Feind has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Feind Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
All right, Gabby Wheeler, a bad serve. She says, my bad, but at this point of the game, you can't have sympathy points. Maya Zeman to serve, dug out by Dietert. Set up in the middle for Ryman. Off the block of Young. And in to serve will be Avery Hook. Again, Avery didn't play much until that, or she came in to serve in that fourth set. Short serve at the net. Ryman again, right over the top. Right there is Bone. Akey winds up. Dug out by Hook. Clairvaux sets up for Klug. Cross court, and the freshman puts it down. We're tied at 9. What a match here tonight. My goodness. Dug out by Bone. Chased down by Dunn. Over the top. Free one here for the Blue Jays. Back line and in. Looked like Ryman on the kill. 10-9 Merrill. Again, a match of runs tonight, and it continues here in the 5th. Merrill the first to 10. Near side for Akey. Cross court and too strong. '11 serving 9. Hook sends it over. At the net for Lund. Back line. Dieter digs it out. Clairvaux near side. Klug again. And point again for Merrill. 12-9 Blue Jays. Our line official looking to Coach Bazzelli, see if she's going to take a timeout. She's keeping it right now. Hook sends it over. Off the tape. Dug out at the net. Lund. Far side for Bone. Can't hit it. Over the net, 13-9 timeout, Wisconsin Rapids. We'll keep it right here as Merrill is at double match point here in the 5th. Wisconsin Rapids led 8-3 in this set. It's been a 10-1 run for the Merrill Blue Jays, including 6 more in a row and 5 in a row from sophomore server Avery Hook. Once this match ends, we will have our Key Savings Bank post-game show. Sports are such a momentum game, and all the momentum right now are on the young Merrill Blue Jays. And the sophomore Avery Hook will be back to serve for the Lady Jays. Send it to the back row. Again, 2 Red Raiders were there. Miscommunication. Back line, touch, point, Wisconsin Rapids. And Gabby Young will be back to serve. Young trying to go on a roll, go on a run here. And she starts off with an ace. Couldn't have asked for a better start there. Going down to the wire again as the last 3 sets have. The senior trying to get her team to a Valley victory. Clairvaux over the top. Free one here for the Red Raiders in the middle for Rosenthal. Dug out by Dietert. Clairvaux in the middle for Ryman. Klug. Kendall Klug off the block. And Merrill is at match point. Kendall Klug on that point, the freshman. And now the senior Ava Dietert trying to finish it off. The jump serve. Broswich chases it down. Rosenthal sends it over. Free one here for the Blue Jays. Clairvaux sets it up for Grace Hoff. Blocked by Rosenthal. Clairvaux again. Near side for Klug. Off the block again. Wheeler sets it up. Clairvaux sends it over. Dug out by the Red Raiders. Lund over to Bone. Clairvaux. Klug again, right hand, and can't be played back, and the Merrill Blue Jays have won it here tonight. The freshman, the last 2 points for the Merrill Blue Jays. And Merrill wins it 3-2. Final score is 25-10, 24-26, 23-25, 25-18, and 15-11. Wow, what a finish here in Wisconsin Rapids. Key Savings Bank probably brings you tonight's postgame show. You'll feel right at home the moment you walk through the door at Key Savings Bank. Enjoy all the perks of working with your local community bank and experience it for yourself by stopping in either location in Rome or on 8th Street in Wisconsin Rapids or online at keysavingsbank.com. We'll have a quick opportunity to talk to head coach Casey Holt and a player of the game or players. Back after this on Zaleski Sports.
We have something that we're trying to create at Key Savings Bank called Outward Energy. We don't just want to have the doors open, our members walk through. We want to be where they are. We go to meet them, we participate in their events. We think that's vitally important for us to show that Key Savings Bank is a part of the communities that we're in.
We received a very positive reaction from our community. On average, we had 250 to 300 kids alone that entered our building for the Halloween party. That didn't include the adults, grandparents, parents that brought the children. It's wonderful to be out in our community grocery shopping with my Key Savings Bank apparel, and families walk up to me and say, "Hey, I attended your Halloween party."
So about a month ago, I was approached by Sheriff Becker of Wood County Sheriff's Department, and he asked me if we'd want to participate in the Back the Badge bench press meet. So Key Savings Bank sponsored, had a $500 sponsorship to that, and I myself participated in that. And it was a really great experience. There was about 40 different people that participated throughout Wood County and actually the state. So with the Sheriff's Department obviously doing so much for us and throughout the community, it was just our way of giving back.
And now when I tell my friends and family what I'm doing or what I do every day or what involvements I'm doing, they're like, "Oh, that's the bank that offered the Halloween party. That's the bank that does the Christmas party. That's the bank that sponsors these golf events." So our awareness alone has just become amazing in the last year.
Key Savings Bank participates in a lot of these events. We love to do it. We love to know the community and the other businesses within the community. It's rewarding to see smiling faces. The kids event, when we bring them pizza, there's not just one winner, there's multiple winners. Cheese pizza is one of the coolest things that these kids love. And just seeing the smiling faces is outstanding.
Good. All right, welcome back to Wisconsin Rapids as the Merrill Blue Jays come away with an exciting 3-2 win over Wisconsin Rapids. Coach, we'll first start with you. It was a dominating first set, 25-10, and then grinded out the next two, lost the next two, found a way to win the fourth, and again, a come-from-behind win in the fifth set. Just talk about the resilience from your young team here tonight.
We've really been working on that. It's been coming back from those deficits. In the past, we've struggled with that, but tonight we played as a team, we communicated, we moved on from those mistakes, and that's been something in the past that we haven't been able to do, and we did that tonight.
Getting contribution from the whole bench, from the whole floor tonight, just talk about how key that is, getting the young girls big moments.
Yeah, I mean, one of our outsides is a freshman, so that's huge for her. When she gets those kills and her teammates are supporting her, that she just starts on fire. It's a really big deal for them when their bench is supporting and everybody's on their side.
A couple of conference wins now on the year. Got West last week, now Rapids this week. Just talk about the momentum that you guys can build. Now it's crazy to think, ending the month of September and heading into October.
So Saturday for the conference tournament, we play Point first and then East. Point, I think, will be a tough match for us, but I think we're ready. This is huge. This was a really big win for us tonight, and that's the best possible way to go into Saturday.
Perfect. Congratulations,
Thank
Coach.
you.
Travel
Thank
safe
you.
home. Big win tonight, obviously. your number is called every play. Obviously, setting it up and having those sneak attacks and all that stuff. Just talk about your play on the court.
I think my team really helps me with my confidence throughout practice and supporting me, whether I'm making mistakes or getting good plays. So the support from my teammates is really the difference.
I talked about it a lot on the broadcast, especially in the first set. At one point, I think Grace served 10 times in a row. A game of runs the whole night tonight on both sides. Just talk about being able to keep the composure when Rapids is going on a run and then you guys are going on a run as well.
I think as long as our team is having fun and we're staying excited, we can keep pushing those points.
Just talk about your role as a leader on this team with the younger girls on this team.
I think it was all about establishing trust early and getting them to stay confident, because it's hard in these big moments as an underclassman to take those big swings and be ready for a serve receive ball. But once they found trust in themselves, they were able to trust me too.
We're going to put you in the house, okay? Do you know what to do?
No.
Yeah, I'm going to give you this. It goes at the end of our highlight packages, so I'm going to go home and put a highlight together. And then at the end, we're going to have you say your name and say I'm in the house.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to back out of the camera. Olivia will give you the thumbs up there. And just say your name and say I'm in the house, all right? Go ahead.
I'm Kayla Clairvaux, and I'm in the house.
Let's go! Thank you. Congratulations, ladies. All right, with that, we're going to sign things off here from Wisconsin Rapids. It was an exciting one as the Merrill Blue Jays come away with a 3-2 win over Wisconsin Rapids here tonight. We'll be right back with you on tomorrow night, right outside here from Southwood County Stadium. Wausau West comes to Wisconsin Rapids to take on the Red Raiders in week 5 of the high school football season already. Hard to believe, over halfway done after tomorrow night. For Olivia Zimmerman, this is Steve Abe signing off from Wisconsin Rapids. Have a great night, everyone. We'll talk to you again tomorrow right here on Celestial.